Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you enjoy cash stuffing, budgeting, and cash condensing, then you've come to the right place. This week we are knocking out February's cash condensing after a no spend month. So I'm hoping we saved a good amount. And so how this works is we will go through all of my binders and take out completed challenges and challenges that hit $100 increments and take them out, and then we'll go back through and cash condense down all the other envelopes so that it's much neater and cleaner. And let's get started. This is my weekly spending, so nothing to do here. This is my long-term savings. We will get back to this. And so our first challenge we'll be working on is my monthly savings challenge. Side note, last week I made a comment like, oh, I'm listening to the boyfriend and like predictable and like, girl, what are you doing? And I'm a pro at this now. I finished it like 30 minutes later. I was like, oh, what? Like, oh, and this is why you are that girl. I get it. Sorry for ever doubting you. Like, that was so silly of me. And so I loved it. I love a lot of her books. I've read like 6 of them. I think I need to get back on my Darcy Coates stuff, like a little spooky. It's like I read a self-help book while also a fiction book. So right now I'm reading The Gift of Fear. Sorry, I didn't even tell you guys what book I was reading. I'm talking about the Frida McFadden, The Boyfriend book. I heard like mixed reviews about it, but I enjoyed it for the most part. Threw me for a loop for sure, which is so surprising because it's like you think you read enough books that, oh, I'll see this a mile away. Maybe I'm just not there yet, but it was super good. I want to start my spooky stuff again, but I don't know. I finished My Lovely Wife last week, and that one was, it was decent. That one I did see the ending from a mile away. And so maybe that's why I was so cocky, like, duh. But I don't know. I'll let you guys know what I read next. I don't think I'm ready for scary yet. Like, I'm such a scaredy pants these days. But let's get back on track. It should be 150. You have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 30, 40, 150. So all is well. And I'm going to add a placeholder of just $100 to show that we completed it. And next month we are going to get started with March, $220, which is $70 more than February, but I think we can do it. Let's put her up. Moving along, no completed challenges here, but we did complete our vacation savings in the shopping category recently, and so let's just take a peek at that. Yes, shopping. And let's see how much we saved. So we are at 50, 150, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 30, 45. $445 in vacation. Oops. And so I'm just going to add 4 placeholders. And we officially completed shopping. And now we are moving on to, let's see, entertainment for sure. I like to do the smallest ones and then I work my way up all the way until this bad boy. But it's going pretty good. I think this saves like $4,000 around that ballpark. Next up, we are working on my savings challenges binder. Let's see what the $10 savings challenge is working with. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. $100, and so we grab another 100. And we put everybody back in. Moving along, we have our $20 savings challenge. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100 again, so let's grab another 100. And right now we are at $600 for our $20 savings challenge and $500 for our 10. Those are the only 2 completed savings challenge in that binder. These are the bills that we are working with. Let's see if we can go through and condense some items down. I'm pretty sure this binder is completely condensed. Actually, I did have to add cash in my vacation binder, so let's just check that out. Or my vehicle maintenance. Let's check that out, and I think health as well. Did not touch social media or fun or hobbies. Let's see what we can do with health. 50, 100, 150, 70, 90, 200. So let's grab a 50 and drop the 2 20s and a 10. Okay, that looks good. Next up is date night. Oh, we actually can condense this one down too. I'm glad I came. 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 125. It's about 50, 25. Let's drop this. Okay, now we're at 50, 100, 125 still. Next up, home improvement was not touched. Vehicle maintenance was touched though. 50, 100, 150, 70, 90, 200. Let's drop the 2 20s and a 10. Let's grab a 5. And so we are still at 200. It's looking good. And we did not touch annual memberships either. So this binder has been fully condensed down. I'm going to come back to this one. I do want to see what I can do with my birthday binder first, because this is a big priority for me to condense down. And so I know Pisces is fully condensed. Let's work on Aries. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 35. So let's grab 235 and put these 2 20s, those 5 20s back. And then let's put her back. Looks much better. Let's see what the Taurus is working with. The Taurus is 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 30, 45. 145, let's grab another 50, 145. Let's just take a gander to see who's the thickest and how many 50s do I have left. I'll probably save my last 50 for Leo and see what we can work with everybody else. So we have 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30. So let's take the 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, and let's trade out the 10s for 20s. So a little better. Cancer, let's see what we're working with. We have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 125. So it's for our 50, 70, 90, 110, 125. And then put everybody else back. Last but not least in this binder, we are working on the Leo. And the Leo has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 11, 12, 13. And so let's do 50, 100, and 13. And then put everybody else back. So that looks much better. When looking at Mother's Day has strictly only 20s in it. And so I think I'm going to leave her as is. Obviously, we only have so many 50s. Yeah, come March, I'll make sure that everything is condensed down. Make that a priority. And then we are working with our savings challenges. This one is fully condensed. And let's see what we can do with Spring Fling. 20, 30, 40. Let's grab another 20. 10. 10. And these look good. Okay. Now before I do the final count, be sure to check out next week's video, because this is also part of the cash condensing. This will be part 1 of the cash condensing, and this will be part 2. And this is where I will take all of these and consolidate them back here. So I'm super excited about that. So I will post that video next week after my regular cash stuffing video for March. And March is a magic month, so we're going to be bringing in a good amount as well, which is also exciting. Let's grab our calculator. And so for 20s, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 440. $440 in 20s. All right, 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, and 20. 320 in 10s. And last but not least, our 5s. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So we are bringing back $795 to the bank, which is pretty good since we're not including our 100 envelope savings challenge. I'll take it. I put about $300 in my 100 envelope savings challenge, so that's really good. So I'm pretty happy about that. And do our usual money spread. Okay, the 20s always start off decent. I wonder how people do this. The 10s are looking good, and I can't even get to the 5s. So not a bad haul at all. I'm going to put this in my little S pouch, and I will take that right to the bank. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for next week's video. I'm going to be doing my cash stuffing, and I'm going to condense down my 100 envelope savings challenge. So stay tuned for that. I should change out like some 50s for that 100 envelope challenge. I may do that. We'll have to look into that. I'm gonna have to do some math. But again, thank you so much for watching today's YouTube video, and until next time.